This is what you call bagging. You are essentially putting a mask over the person's face, and then you have this bag at the end that you squeeze in intervals that helps the person breathe. This is for somebody who either isn't breathing or who is having difficulty breathing. I once saw a midwife in Tobago that was transporting a child to Trinidad leave the Scarborough Hospital in an ambulance, boarded a helicopter at the airport, left the airport and landed at the foreshore helipad, left that helipad in another ambulance to go to Moncton because Moncton's helipad wasn't working for some reason, while bagging a baby. It had no pause, no breaks, my hand catching a cramp, so I had to stop. She had to do that constantly across 2 different islands on 3 different vehicles, 2 ambulances and 1 helicopter to keep that child alive. Even giving an injection or cleaning a relative's bottom after their shit, and you are really going to fight them down for $75 an hour in overtime? You are really going to pull that fight down card with nurses of all people? The same people who during COVID-19 was out there taking names on that tent in the hot sun or having to dress like this day in, day out because they were essential. In fact, they were the essential of the essential staff. You know that there are times when you will go to a public hospital in Trinidad and there are no doctors, but the hospital open. You know who has it functioning? The nurses. Don't take my word for it. Go on, ask somebody. But imagine being a nurse and coming and seeing stupid comments like these. The problem is that they are not doing any work while working. Or stupidness like this. The Nursing Association is another PNM party group. 9.5 years they suffered and said absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, after the UNC lost the 2015 election, less than a year into office, the PNM had to deal with this in front of the parliament.
I will just stand by them for themselves. We don't have to make the call. They will take the necessary.
Before heading in to face the motion of no confidence against him, Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi said the action taken by the nurses is democracy at work, and his government now has to fix what was left behind.
This is a direct consequence of leaving the treasury empty. Back pay could not be paid from nothing. The loans had to be procured, the bonds managed, and a system to pay people.
Meanwhile, Health Minister Terence Singh met with the protesters and said approval from the Ministry of Finance is needed to pay all outstanding monies. Marie Hall.
Meanwhile, right now, SOE in your so you can't even see the Minister of Health to ask them a question. They're talking to you via proxy, via social media press release and social media tweets. But all they talking shit. Give the nurses back their pool. As a matter of fact, give them a pay increase as well for the inconvenience of all of this.